Definitely, when you are facing a lot of ethics, you want to make sure that your actions in the business world will be strongly influenced by your moral characteristics, by your idea of doing things that are better. And eventually, when you are going out there in the workforce, most people realize that being ethical at all times takes a great deal of moral energy and moral dilemma. If you place yourself in a category of number two, which of course, which is about looking at challenges, you have to ask yourself, how can I change behavior so that I can move up the notch? And the answer to the question may be simple. Ask yourself an easier question. How would I like to be treated in a given situation? And if I'm treated really well, what could I do? Okay. So eventually, when you do build good ethics altogether, definitely ethics and personal or business ethics are very, very important. A lot of times, when we look at the case of ethics in our studies. Definitely, there are a lot of situations like we've seen governments and other institutions that do protect and don't protect ethical dilemmas. So, as a result, ethics is a personal issue. Ethics can also be a business issue. It's about choice, it's about time, it's about you. Okay. So, a lot of times, you could be very ethical at home, but in reality, you are not ethical elsewhere, and that drives a dilemma. And at other times, it's a choice that you're willing to make in order to make sure that you can win the market altogether. Okay, guys? All right, so that is our discussion for today on understanding a little bit about ethical dilemma, understanding about business ethical dilemma, and making sure we can put it into perspective. So for today, guys, I just want to take you guys on another tour of our class, and I want to show you exactly what is needed and what you have to do. As I showed you last week, I gave you guys some major items that you will be looking at. But this week, we're going to talk directly about ethics and corporate social responsibility. So I want you guys to go into the overview. And under the overview, what you guys will see is all the information that we will be talking about, what's up on deck, what's new. And eventually next week, I'm gonna release to you guys the GC and E assignment. Don't worry about it. They say it's due this week. It's not. I'll release it next week because I want to focus on ethics with you guys. Refer to the assessment policy, and eventually, when you go into it, guys, review the PowerPoint, review the chapter, and then what you guys will be doing is down below here. You're gonna go afterwards on the overview onto today's activities. And you're going to talk a little bit about what we talked about today. I give you guys the learning outcome for today, what we talked about, a couple of videos on introduction and so forth. And eventually, how ethics is defined, the triple bottom line, dilemmas in ethics, and so forth. So that's available for you guys. And again, I drew out the what's Carol's idea of the pyramid on corporate social responsibility. And after that, I also wanted to look at the summary. So, how you summarize these items. So, we look at what I've learned, what we have understood, and hopefully next week, we'll talk about entrepreneurship. We'll talk about using economics, ethics, and the fundamentals of business on it. And I'm going to give you guys the release of GCNE assignment. I'm going to have you guys look over it, and eventually, I will have you guys submit it before the end of the month. Okay, so I'll give you guys that for you, and that will be what's needed. And on top of that, I have a question regarding generative AI discussion, which talks about ethics. So, using the internet research on how college students might use ChatGPT to support their academic success without breaching their academic honesty. Provide 2 examples how students might do this, how they might not. Use the internet to research about business professionals that use ChatGPT for their career success without breaching copyright laws. Plagiarism or company ethics. Provide 2 examples of how businesses will use it. And definitely post what might appear right away. Post it under the discussion below so some people are going on it. Awesome. 2 people. Love it. And then I will reply back to you and then give you a mark. Okay. But please make sure you guys do this. Okay. And then next week, I'm going to release GC assignment. And eventually, I will prepare you guys for the test. And the test is week 7, and it will be available all week long. Okay. So that is all she wrote for today. As I promised, all the information, including today's conversation, is available. Last week's information is available, so it's open for you guys. You're more than welcome to do it. As of now, you can see I'm working on week number 5 for you guys. It will be available, and I will release it before Monday, so that when you do, if you do want to come in on Monday and you want to work on the item, it is available for you guys. If you do not, cool, not a problem. But I'll give you the 2 hours that we have on Monday to work on it. And then on Friday, we will come in, we will do it, and then you will deliver. Any questions? Going once?
None.
Going twice? Or none? Somebody took it already. All right. Sold. Sold to Abigail and sold to the weekend. All right. So that is all I have for you guys. So I left you guys some work. I left you guys some items. Please make sure you complete them because again, there's due dates on them. Yeah. Sorry. Somebody had a question?
I said none, no questions.
Okay, no problem. So please complete them and please make sure you do complete them on time because going forward there are due dates even in discussions. And if you miss out on them, then there's no marks available. Okay. So please make sure that you complete them, get them on time, and eventually submit it to me. Okay. So make sure you do it, make sure you're completing to it, and eventually make sure that you have them for me. Okay. So that is all I have for you guys. Thank you for joining. I appreciate your company. I want you guys to have a good week. Stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you guys here next week. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
guys.
you,
Have a good
Prof.
one. Take
Thank
care,
you.
Abigail. Thank you, Shibuzu. And Parham. Don't forget Parham. Thank you guys. Have you guys a good one. Take it easy. And David Gerald, you too. Thumbs up as always. And Muksan, thank you. I'll read over your comment.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Param. And Karan, can't forget Karan. Who can forget Karan? And of course, Patel. Thank you, Rushi. Take care, guys. All the best. And I'll see you guys here next week. Bye for now. You as well, Josephine. Have a good one and best wishes.